Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best camera sliders.
Starting at number 5.
Kodak Smile. The Kodak Smile is one of the best cheap cameras, and one of the better instant cameras, too. Simple but effective, the Kodak Smile prints out your images on zinc paper. We didn't like the quality as much as other instant cameras, but the Smiles were good for the price. We liked the Smile's simple slide-to-open mechanism, though it takes a few seconds longer than most other instant cameras to ready itself for the first shot. However, the Kodak Smile also lets you store images on a microSD card, and unlike other instant cameras, the Smile doesn't force you to print out every photo you take. Considering photo paper isn't the cheapest, this will save you a lot of money in printing costs if you have a happy trigger finger.
Coming at number 4.
Kodak PixPro AZ421. If you want to get close, really close, to a subject for less, then the Kodak PixPro AZ421 could be the ticket. This budget camera has a 42x zoom lens, the equivalent of a 24 to 1008 mm lens for a 35 mm camera, which means you should be about to see the moon in all its glory, or capture wildlife from afar. The PixPro AZ421 has a 3.0-inch 460K rear LCD display, but no touchscreen, optical image stabilization, though you'll still want a tripod, and an ISO range of 80 to 3200. There are some compromises. Its f/stop range is limited, from f/3 to f/6.8, and it can record video at a max of 720p.
At number 3.
Panasonic Lumix DMC. If your adventures include the outdoors, the Panasonic Lumix DMC TS30 might be for you. It's a tough little camera that can handle up to 26 feet of water and drops from up to 5 feet onto hard surfaces. It will also keep shooting in the cold. Panasonic claims it will keep working in temperatures as low as to 14 degrees Fahrenheit, so it can handle all but the most hardcore skiing and snowing adventures. It's certainly the toughest option among our best cheap cameras picks. The DMC TS30 shoots 16.1 MP images and includes a 4x optical zoom, good enough for group shots or picking out a pine marten on a branch. The pictures it captures are good, but not great. The color was rather flat and became rather noisy in low light. The screen isn't great either. It looks blocky and pale compared with more expensive cameras. Still, they're acceptable compromises for a camera that can survive your adventures and won't bankrupt you if you drop it in raging rapids.
Number 2 of my list.
Sony Cybershot. If you have a few more bucks to spend, the Sony Cybershot DSC-W830 packs a surprising amount of features into a small package, including high-definition video, panoramic images, and a long 8x zoom lens. When you turn it on, the lens telescopes out from the front into 3 sections, but the assembly feels rather fragile. The DSC-W830 also has gaps that could collect grains of sand or dirt, jamming the camera. In fact, our review model had a bit of dust stuck in the lens mechanism that showed up as a black shadow on zoomed-in images. The 2.7-inch screen on the back is clear and fairly sharp, but is rather hard to see in direct sunlight and lacks a touchscreen. Instead, you get a selection of buttons and sliding switches, such as a 3-position slider for camera, panorama, or video shooting mode. The zoom control at the top of the camera back is small, but well placed for one-handed shooting. You can zoom using your thumb and still reach the shutter with your index finger to take a photo.
And number 1.
Sony Cybershot. The Sony DSC-W800 sits atop our best cheap cameras list because it delivers good image quality in a compact package, measures just 2.1 by 2 by 0.9 inches when turned off, and weighs 3.5 ounces. When you turn it on, the lens telescopes out of the front, offering a 5x zoom that's good enough to capture photos of a friend from a distance. It shoots 20.1 megapixel images that are saved to a, not included, SD card that fits alongside the slim battery. The 2.7-inch liquid crystal display screen is a decent size, but looks blocky and is very hard to see in direct sunlight. It's also easy to inadvertently put your fingers over the flash. Images captured by the W800 have strong color and detail when you're shooting in bright light. The quality quickly falls off as the light level drops, though, nighttime and indoor shots with no flash have dull color and show grain.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.